Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. Papa Boris here, playing some more Splendor. I'm going to play a 4-player game here against the AI. I do sometimes lose, so it's not a completely trivial undertaking to win in the app. But this will be just a chance to show some basic strategies for the game. I am the first player. I think generally it is better to be the first player than to be second, third, or fourth. You get, first crack at the mines that show up in the early goings. But, there is also some compensation to going later. You can kind of see what other people do, see what cards come out, and you also may get, kind of an extra turn at the end of the game after the game end is triggered. Basically, if anybody but me triggers the end of the game, I am definitely not winning that game. And so that adds a lot of pressure. Because if I trigger at the end of the game, someone else might still win. Someone else might still, in their extra turn, buy another card and overtake me on points. But if I don't trigger at the end of the game, I definitely lose. And that adds, some pressure. So what I'm going to do here is, just to be a little bit frisky because I'm playing against the AI, I'm going to grab 2 blue ones. Remember, you can take 2 gems of the same color as long as the stack that you're taking from has more than 3 gems in it. And I'm going to go for this Onyx Mine because it's worth a point. And that's, I like to play with like a little bit of a hybrid strategy. I like to go for a decent chunk of the cheap early mines. I don't like to jump straight to the middle or top, which means I will probably lose some games because in some cases that is probably the correct thing to do. But I like to get points when I can, because, 1 point when you're trying to get up to 15 to trigger the end of the game is a goodly chunk of points. So I'm going to grab, I could actually take 2 more blues, but I'm going to grab 1, because when you take 2 of the same color, you're getting 1 fewer gem total. I'll take a blue one, and then looking at what else is over here, there's nothing in the middle I would really want to get. This black one that I'm hopefully going to get, unless my opponents each take a blue one, which would be funny if they did, could potentially help me get this. I don't like to get these early on, though, because it's 7 chips, and that's a lot. I prefer to go for ones that have, like, the same chip, just a bunch of it, but neither of these is black. So what I'll probably be doing is just buying some stuff that comes out here after my opponents pick up these cards. Since I can't really predict what that's going to be, we'll just go ahead and get a smattering of other chips. I'm going to get red and black, because those are the ones that are least in supply. And I'm just going to hope that my opponents don't all take a blue chip to stop me from getting the 4th blue chip. I need to get this mine. And it looks like I maybe should have just taken 2 blue chips and committed to my move. Yeah, should have done it. Okay. Well, so what I'm going to do next is take a white one, a green one, and a red one, because I have no choice. I could have taken 2 green ones, but there's not much point to it. These are the only 3 chips left, so now I'm kind of at the mercy of what my opponents feel like doing. That mine is a good one. The ones that are 1 of each are pretty good, so it sucks that that was taken. This one, I sadly am 1 green, 1 short. You'll notice in the bottom row, there are some that cost 3, some that cost 4, and some that cost a whopping 5 to build. So they're not like balanced by any means. And now I'm in a really awkward spot because of my little gamble here. I'm at 8, so if I take 3 gems, I'm going to have to throw 1 back, which really blows. But I can't take a blue one to make this 4th thing, which really sucks. So, yeah, clearly I'm just not actually playing very well here. Let's go ahead and just take 3 gems. And I'll throw back a... Let me see here. I'll throw back a red one, because I have 3 of those, and I don't think I'm going to get up to 6 very easily. So with this... I have, oh, this person actually reserved a card and already bought a card. Wow, they're doing pretty well. So with this setup, I have a decent number of things I could potentially get. Oh, it's actually interesting. I'm going to get this one because none of my opponents are able to pick this one up. So this is cheap. It's just 3 gems. So I catch up a little bit on account of the to kind of compensate for the fact that I screwed up the opening. One thing I've noticed in this game is that these ones right here that cost 4 of one, 2 of one, and 1 of another tend to feel like they're pretty good to get. They're worth more points than these. They cost 1 less, or they cost the same number of chips, but they're worth an extra point. So I typically like going for those. Oh my god, there are still no blue chips! Where am I gonna get my 4th one? Okay, well anyway, let's grab a black. I might be able to pick this up if this person does not buy it. We'll take, I guess, a white one, maybe try to angle up to this thing. And then I'll take a green. I don't see the point of having more than 1 red. I mean, I could try to get this guy, but that seems very ambitious. And I'm also at my maximum of 10 again. So I'm hoping that this thing sticks around and I can buy it, and then we're going to kind of play it by ear from there. I could actually cascade. If I do get this, then I'll have 4 blue, and I can also then get that. So we'll see if my opponent buys this or not. He bought it. What an asshole. What an asshole. Okay, well, this is actually just horrible. So now I'm at 10 chips. I can't take any more. This sucks because I'm spending 5 gems to get a thing that I already have one of, which is not great, but it's what I had to do because I'm bad at this game, apparently. So this is a great illustration of why perhaps if you're going to take 2 gems of the same color, just commit and take 2 again of the same color the next turn afterwards to get this damn thing. And why maybe taking 2 of the same color in the first turn, even if you are the first player, can backfire. Okay, well, I'll grab black. That at least allows me to get this thing. And besides that, we'll grab white to maybe try for this thing in the future, and blue to get the second blue chip I need for this. So if I can get 2 more white chips, then I can actually buy this thing, which would be nice. So yeah, I can see I'm trying to get a little bit of an early start on my points by angling for those middle tier cards. My opponents just have 1 point so far collectively, so they're not going for it as much as I am. Alright, sad to see that one go because it was the cause of so much grief for me, but we'll grab this one here, paying 3 black chips. It's actually lucky that one showed up because, I mean, I got 2 black ones kind of stupidly in the early game and then ended up paying off. One weird thing is there are some cards that give 2 points, cost 5 of one color and 3 of another, and then there are some that cost 5 of one color and are worth 2 points and don't cost any of another color. They're exactly the same mechanically. Like, I just bought a red one that was exactly the same as this, but it didn't have the 3 white on it. So it's just one of those things. The game is not a totally balanced game, and I think it works out to the game's advantage. Okay, so right now I have a couple different options. I can buy this for just 1 gem, which is pretty good. Another option to consider is I could get 2 black gems to get this one, which is worth a point. But if I did that, this opponent, who also has 2 black cards and already has 2 black gems, is probably just going to buy this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get this for 1 diamond. And, you know, it'll probably eventually be useful to have this blue gem. In fact, I'm 2 blue gems away from getting this one right here for 5. Now, the blue stack has fewer than 4 gems in it, so I'm not going to be able to take 2 blue gems to get up to 5 here. But I am at 4 gems, which means that I can take 3 gems twice. So while it's tempting, and probably not even a bad play, to buy this one for 2 gems, 1 blue and 1 green, one of the blues is already paid for, I am going to say, nope, let's go for the big guns here. Let's get a blue one, and let's get a red one, and I think a white one. Try it like that. The red one is because maybe I'll be able to get this. It's not likely because this opponent already has 2 red cards and 1 red gem, so he might just buy it. Now this showed up, he might be tempted to get this instead of this for the extra point. It's essentially an extra 3 gems for 1 point, which is probably not worth it. Oh, this person snuck up with the 4 red gems, didn't even notice he was doing that. Okay. Well, anyway, there are blues in the deck, so I'm going to grab, or I should say the supply. So I'm going to grab a blue here. Now I can buy this. The only way my opponents could block me from this is if they reserve it. We'll get a white one. I'll keep on angling for this puppy here. And I don't see any reason to stock up on black. This I'm pretty sure is going away because this opponent can already buy it. So we're going to go ahead and grab another green. I like to take the gems and colors I don't have any cards of, just so if I need that color, it can be a potentially more valuable color for me to have, since any cards that cost that gem, I don't have a cost reduction for. Ooh, reserving a big gun, 7 white, and can I actually see which ones they've reserved? Oh, it shows you the card back, so you know that, like, this person reserved a middle tier one and a top tier one, yellow and blue, and this person reserved a green one, but I guess that's closed information. Interesting. Okay, any hoodle, I could actually buy this for my 2 green gems. And then that would give me a blue, and that would reduce the cost of this by 1. But, nah, let's just get it right now. I don't want to spend 2 green gems on this. I'm going for an early points kind of strategy, though, of course, so is this opponent. This person also has 4 points. They've gotten a total of 5 cards to my 5, but I have a lot more gems saved up than they do, so I think I have a little bit of an edge compared to that player. Okay, I'm actually pretty happy with this, because nobody can take this card from me. Actually, this person can. He can go 1 white, 3 white. He can spend his gold token for a white. He's got the black covered in the blue. Yeah, he can actually buy this. I think actually that's probably what the AI is going to do, unfortunately. Well, that sucks. Let's grab a green to maybe angle for this one. And a red, because for some reason this thing is still not getting bought. And I could maybe get this one. It sucks it's got the 3 black on it, but for me it is just 1 black gem, so maybe I could buy this one at some point. So moment of truth is whether this person buys the blue one here, he does, and whether this person actually grabs that one. He does. Damn it. Ugh, okay. Well, I could take a white one, and then I would have 5 to get this thing, but the problem with that is I'm at 9 gems, so I would actually have to throw gems back. It's generally pretty bad to do. I've got nothing but bad choices here. This thing would cost me 3 gems, 2 reds and a green. This thing would cost me 3 gems, all of my greens. And then this thing. Okay, I'm going to get this thing. It costs me just 2 gems, just 2 greens. And it puts me up to 5 white, so I can actually buy this next turn, which is nice. Because my opponents can't stop this unless they reserve it. Man, this AI is doing really well. Normally, I don't see AI have this many points this early. He's got 6 cards to my 6. I do have more gems than he does, but I'm about to spend 4 of them to buy this thing. So I'm just hoping that my cards are more valuable than his cards, basically. Okay, I can take a pit stop and buy this thing. It's just 1 green gem for a red card. Someone's going to take it if I don't. It's a pretty good deal. Do I want another red card? Yeah, that would let me get this potentially. Although this player could very easily get that one soon. So we'll just grab this one. Kind of see where that puts us. So I am 4 gems away from picking this up. I'd need 2 white and 2 black. I really hate spending the white because I actually have the card where it just costs the black and not the white. But, you know, you got to make the most of what you got. Can't always get the ideal thing. And anyway, I don't have any options here. So either I'm buying this or I'm just taking these 3 gems. Trading a green gem for a red card. Well, let's see. So looking at the nobles, I could potentially get this guy, 4 red, 4 black. I'd be 2 red and 1 black away from 3 points. That's not terrible. No one else is really getting that one. As far as these go, 3 red, 3 black could definitely happen. I would need 3 green or 3 white. Potentially. Okay, we'll grab it. So you can see, not having any cards of a particular gem can be painful, because then every single time any card comes out that costs any of that gem, in the mid-game you start to feel kind of annoyed by it. Well, this is a pretty nice flip for me, although this person could get it for 1 blue gem. They don't. They get the more expensive card. That's perfect for me. I'm going to grab it. I do want this green gem. It wasn't my only move. I'm actually just 2 gems away from this. 1 more blue and 1 more white, and I could buy this. Oh, this one actually costs 8. Oh, some of these cost 8 and some cost 7. Some of them are 3/3/2 for 8. Some of them are 3/2/2 for 7. I actually have never noticed that before. Interesting. Okay, well, what the hell do I do here? So now, unfortunately, there's no white in the supply, so I cannot get the white chip I need to get this. There's no red in the supply, so I can't get the red chip I need for this. Hilarious. So either I'm getting this one for free. Blue is not the most useful color. There's nothing here that costs lots of blue. It's just this one for the nobles. If this were maybe a more valuable gem type, I might consider getting it. I could spend a red gem to get this. Feels bad at this point to spend any gems at all for cards that don't give points. Now, even though I don't necessarily know what I'm going to want with blue, green, and black gems, I'm just going to take the gems there. Because I can still take gems next turn if stuff comes up that I actually need. And I wasn't feeling this card. Maybe it would have been correct just to take it anyway on principle that it's a free card, so why not take it? This guy has 8 points, though. I've really got to try to get my point game on. Okay, so now I do have a red gem I need for this, which is perfect. We'll take a white, so I can maybe get this someday. And black or blue. Well, I don't know what I need with blue gems. We'll take a black one, just to make it annoying for my next opponents. Actually, this person already has 3, 5, 8 gems. They wouldn't have wanted to take gems anyways. But yeah, see how it's annoying for my opponents? If you wanted to take gems, this person could take 3, but there's not 3 to take. Oh, this person got that one. I was actually kind of thinking about it. Okay, I can't get 3 for this. But we'll just get this one for 3 red gems. It seems fine. 2 points. Looking at the big stuff, 7 green is tough, so is 6 green. This one, maybe, actually. I should actually start thinking about this one. I would need 2 more white gems. But it's possible. I can actually get this one right now. Yeah, I'm going to do it. It's just 1 blue gem is all it costs to get a point. I think that's definitely worth it. So now I've got 3 red, 3 black. Either 3 white or 3 green gets me a noble. I should really actually look at that, because like this gets me a noble for 3 points. I think I should do that. Because when you take a noble, not only is it worth it because you get points, but it's also worth it because it stops your opponent from getting those points later. My opponents are not that close to nobles. I'm the only one who's got 2 3s. Actually, the red 3 and the black 3 are quite useful. This person has 3 in green and black. They would need 3 red. This person would need a green and 2 red. Or 2 white and 2 red. Yeah. I'm in pretty good shape. I could wait. Yeah, maybe I'm going to be a little bit greedy here. I'm going to grab a blue so I can get this one. And I'm going to grab a white so I can angle for this one. And I'm going to get a green just so that I have 3 greens. A lot of these upper ones and the middle ones will have just like a big thing and then like 3 of another color. So having 3 in a color can be a useful thing to have. Okay. Oh, he took the one I wanted, the bastard. Okay, well, this one showed up. It's not the color I want, though, but then it makes it so that another green gives me that noble. So if I get a green, I get this noble. If I get a white, I get this noble. I might have to actually switch my game plan here to just getting a green and a white so that I can just get the nobles and win by nobles. Because that would put me up to 16 points, which would trigger the game. And if I can get there before this asshole sneaks in there to 15 points, I'm going to be okay. Okay, this person can now actually buy that one, which is a problem because that would give them up to 14 points. Now, blue is 2 points for me. I think I have to do it. It's 2 points, and then if I pick up 1 noble, which I will do with either a white card or a green card. I wish I could say I planned this. I didn't. It was just dumb luck that I happened to get 3 red and 3 black. Then I get to 15, and as long as this person can't beat 15, then I win. Okay, he's reserved that, which I don't know why. He can't even build that one next turn. This person was not thinking about the fact that he's not winning. Okay, we'll just buy this. So that gives me 1 point for the card, and then I get a noble for 3 more points. I'm up to 16. This triggers the end of the game. So because I was first, and only because of that, everybody else gets 1 more turn. Had I been last, the game would just have been over as soon as I got up to 16, and I would have won. This person would have to get a 5-point card, which I'm pretty sure he cannot do. In fact, he can't get any cards that are worth points, so haha, you suck. Wow, that's loud. That is quite nice and loud. So anyway, that's how it works to play Splendor against the AI. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Please like and or subscribe, and I'll see you again soon. Take care.